today, then of course if you're watching the replay, there's no delay. Settling into the energy of our call here. Welcome to day 8. Technically it's day 9 in a row, since yesterday was bonus inspiration. Today is day 8. We have going on to my Instagram so I can find here at the Monad Society. I have the courage to act on my passion-centered dreams. I have the courage to act on my passion-centered dreams. Now, I'm actually going to also start off by reading this one because this one is one of my favorites. It's one that I definitely wrote from the heart, from my own life experiences, some things that were brought up. So, has anyone ever felt or has anyone ever shut you down for being too loud, for laughing too much, or for being too anything? Sensitive, caring, thoughtful, too loud, too selfish, whatever it is, whatever the measurement is that they're using to push that on. So I know that happened to me all the time when I was little. I learned to wear baggy clothes, baseball caps. I learned to keep my mouth shut and match the energy of the room because I learned that shining too bright was dangerous. That if I shined too bright, I was slighted. That if I shined too bright, I was in competition. I was made to be in competition with other females in the room, with other males in the room. And I played these games, and we play these games. And sometimes I still find myself playing these games when I'm in rooms full of entrepreneurial men that still have not learned to listen to the value of the female voice. It's still here, it's still present, it's still something that I look at within myself and see. And so today, as this is something that is alive for us, especially as the reawakening of the divine feminine is so potent and so powerful and coming through so strong for us, at this time on the planetary awakening, it is so important for us to be able to find that courage within ourselves, the bravery within ourselves. And sometimes at this point, courage is like sending an email, or courage is sending a text. It's so funny, the things that we hide from and the things that we are afraid of doing, that our lives have become so much more separate than they used to be. We learn to see things differently, and we have learned to see things differently. That we are more closely operating out of the function of the window of our phones, our screens, especially during this year of 2020, that how we relate to the world has actually become such an internal experience that it is important for us to watch how our mind navigates the territory and to not allow our mind to take full control of the path that our dreams are moving forward into. So as we say hello to that inner world within ourselves, and as we acknowledge that inner world within ourselves, the courage to live out the passion-centered dreams is also the internal courage to feel into that part of yourself, that piece of yourself that is wise within, and that's your heart. I really do believe that your soul lives right there inside of your heart. That is the placement that your soul is living inside of your body. That's why it is protected by your rib cage. If you think about it, it's the most protected place inside of your physical body for anything that it is of such gentle strength to be. So we have learned through many years of pain or suffering or trauma or loss or abandonment or betrayal, the people who've played the the villain in our story, but they have taught us. They've taught us in so many ways. So many ways. So when we learn to hold ourselves in such a state of graciousness and gratitude to these people in our lives who have taught us an infinite amount of number of lessons, an infinite number of lessons, that we see the true essence of our own power, we see the true essence of our own beauty, we see the true essence of our own surrendered grace. When we are able to hold in such a state of gratitude any life circumstance that we have ever experienced, gratitude is generated from the center of the heart. Opinion or judgment is generated from the center of the mind. So when you're finding that you're stuck in a place of opinion or judgment for something around you, people, places, things, memories, you're realizing and you're recognizing that you are actually living or thinking from your head. And you connect in with that centered space within your heart. You will acknowledge and see that you can start to let these walls down, these walls, these barriers, these illusions of protection that you have kept around you, unconsciously keeping you small from what it is that you have learned that has been projected onto you from others. And breathe. Now your heart space. That's your passion center. I have a couple classes in the Intuitive Connection Academy centered around this, focused on this. One of them specifically being titled, Do What You Want, It Leads to Your Best Life. And breathe into that spaciousness inside of your heart when you start offering gratitude. I'm grateful for technology. I'm grateful for my bed. I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful for my mom. I'm grateful for my dad. I'm grateful for my hands. I'm grateful for my feet. I'm grateful for my knees. I'm grateful for my hips. I'm grateful for this life. I'm grateful for this body. I'm grateful for the building I am sitting in. I am grateful to be able to listen to this in this moment. Allowing your heart to open in such a state of gracious ease that all else can fall away. And that you are left there with yourself and the simplicity of your truest heart-centered alignment, your truest heart-centered compassion, your truest heart-centered desire, your truest heart-centered state of ease, your truest heart-centered state of grace. So breathe easy on what it is that is working for you. Allowing all that is being held in your state of compassion, all that is being held in your state of grace, to soften you with such strength that nothing is left there within you other than the courage that you have with and for yourself to make that difference, to make that shift, to be kind with yourself, to be kind for yourself, to be easy on yourself, to be generous with yourself. That when you develop such a beautiful and consistent practice of developing your relationship with yourself, and it's like every other relationship in this world, it takes work, it takes time, it takes dedication. It is to water your own grass, your own, before you even invite anybody else to it. That in and of itself, by default, develops such a strength of courageousness, because then you know that no matter what happens, you have always got your back. And when that takes place, you know you're unstoppable, because you know you'll always land on your feet, you'll always find a way, you will be agile, you will be strong, you will be considerate, you will let yourself feel. You'll let yourself feel all the ways that you need to feel in order to move through whatever it is that has come into your world and has come into your life. To breathe easy, to be seen, develops courage by default. It is how courage is created within. Courage is not something anybody else gives to you. It's not anything anybody else can offer you outside of yourself. Courage is something that is cultivated within. It is cultivated for you, by you, as a generous state of ease in your own level of awareness, your own level of grace, your own level of expansion. Breathing into the idea of who it is that you want to become from the depth of the center of your own heart. This is not an egoic fluffing of who you want to be, is how you want to be seen in this world. It's truly how you want to experience this world, how you want to feel as you are living out your purpose, as you are living out your dream, as you are living out your expression. So allowing yourself to be in such a state of grace, such a state of ease, that your courageous life expression evolves, it blooms, it blossoms. It's not something to chase. It's not something to try to go outside of yourself to get. It is the freedom inside of your own ease. It is the freedom inside of your own state of grace. It is the freedom inside of your own breath and ease. Because for yourself, you are never too much. For yourself, you are never too loud. For yourself, you are never too passionate. For yourself, you are never too outspoken. For yourself, you are never too brave. You are never too bold. You are never too meek. You are never too shy. You are never too quiet. Not from the center of your heart anyway. Again, it is our mind that creates these judgments of how things need to be or how they should be. That in all simplicity does not evoke a true sense of self, a true self of intimate understanding. Rather, the depth of grace and the depth of ease that you can develop by practicing karuna compassion, meaning there is no separation between you and yourself. There is no separation between you and yourself. There is breath, that there is life, and there is love. You are an embodied, infinite, immortal soul living a human experience. There's nothing wrong with you. Nothing. Not a single thing. To every single person, including yourself, that encourage you to believe otherwise, in such a state of gracious admiration, people of themselves may experience their own form of karuna compassion, because we are all only mimicking what we have heard. So when we start listening to that inner call of our inner soul, we will start acting as our highest self. We will start acting and behaving and speaking only as our internal soul, as embodied in human form. Your egoic mind has learned how to be programmed 9 times. I have the courage to act on my passion-centered dreams. The passion center is your soul. Soul-centered, heart-centered, passion-centered. And really give yourself spaciousness to sit with this today. Give yourself the spaciousness to embrace today. Give yourself the spaciousness to evoke a deep sense of love and a deep sense of compassion within yourself today. Honor that which is within you in all forms, in absolutely all forms. Every single aspect of your being is so divinely worthy of love. So divinely worthy of love. And so with that, my friends, that's a little bit of the beginning of what it is that we're going to be wrapping up in our deep dive transmission, which is going to happen tomorrow. So tomorrow at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, we're going to be doing the deep dive transmission of quantum Cashflow. This is going to be a private class, so you do have to sign up. The sign-up link is in every description of quantum Cashflow previous. So day 1 through day 7 and the bonus, and then I will put it in the description for this one, so you'll have access to that. And we're going to go in and do that internal subconscious reprogramming. Now, we do a lot in these videos. In full transparency, I know you're feeling it. If you're watching these videos and you're following along, you're feeling that shift that's taking place. You're feeling the shift that's happening internally. So we're going to have the transmission live tomorrow in our private class. You do have to sign up for that. You'll get the link. It's going to be in a Zoom room. And then we are also having our Moon Club class, or our Moon Club transmission is Thursday night. So we're going to take 2 breaks from these live YouTube videos. And hopefully that will also give us some time to integrate what it is that has been coming through. And for those that want to go deeper and accelerate this, we're going to go ahead and dive in the transmission space. So that transmission space, like I said, there's a link that's going to be below. There's links on the other videos. You're more than welcome to join. I highly suggest that you do, and I highly suggest that you do the 3-pack bundle, because that's going to give you unlimited access to the replays. So you'll be able to have these replays anytime you're feeling that you have a little dip in your cash flow, anytime you have a dip in your inspiration, anytime you have a dip in whatever it is that's going on in your subconscious world. You come back to these transmissions, you come back to them, and you listen to the replays. And it'll continue to help you break through the next evolution, because growth is like a spiral. So what we can go through today, what you can go through in your egoic consciousness as to where you're at today, is capable of receiving only so much. Now, it may be possible that you come back and you listen to this exact same video a week from now and you go, whoa, I got so much more out of it, because your heart, your mind, your body was ready for the next level. It's ready for the next layer to be peeled away. So that's how these transmissions work. And especially when we go into the deeper work, the deeper dive transmissions, they're very similar to my advanced psychic level training courses with the Metaphysical Club. They're very similar to the transmissions with Moon Club. And this one, like I said, focused on the theme of quantum cash flow, being that money isn't the main center focus. You're going to witness and experience all aspects of your life really, truly starting to open up, bloom, blossom, and change. Now, I've been waking up to testimonials because I am in Bali time, so I wake up and I get messages from people who have been tuning in to these recordings and tuning in to quantum cash flow and doing the affirmations and sitting with it and watching themselves shift, watching their energy bodies change and feeling that expression. We even have unexpected cash already coming in and through. It's truly, 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 truly a beautiful thing. So I really want to encourage you to keep diving in on that. Keep allowing yourself to go in further. Keep bringing yourself into a higher state of awareness. Keep allowing yourself to soften. This era that we're going into is not about putting on more armor, putting on more shells, putting on more separation. This era that we're walking into is being able to walk into density, is being able to walk into darkness, is being able to walk into a room of hate, and holding such a state of gratitude and such a state of presence that it has no choice but to dissolve. It absolutely will dissolve. That, my friends, is what we are priming ourselves for here with quantum cash flow. Because when you are in such a state of that presence for and with yourself, it just opens. Everything else opens. Everything else aligns. What you came here to experience as human, you are divinely supported in all rights and all passages and all experiences of your own human existence. That all of this will be carrying such a powerful loop of inspiration for others and such a powerful ripple effect. Incredible. So incredible. So incredible. So I really would love to invite you to join in with that transmission. I'm going to go ahead and put it, can I put it in the comments? Am I able to? Oh no, that's just me being able to see it. All right, well, I will go ahead and put that there in the comments as well as in the description. We're going to call this one a bit of a short one today so that we have time to rest, to integrate, to catch up. So if you skipped any of the previous videos, go ahead and tune into those. Join in with the transmission if you feel called to. The 3-pack bundle, we're going to do 3 of them by the end of February. We're going to be going deep. And I want you to know that the work that we're doing is going to you're going to continue to see results from this next month, 3 months from now, 6 months from now, next year. The seeds that we are planting in the conscious awareness of your development here will continue to bloom and will continue to blossom as your egoic consciousness continues to loosen the grip and allows your soul to lead. That sometimes takes time. And the time frame in which that takes place is really determined by the willingness that you are able to offer gratitude, to sit with yourself in that state of karuna compassion, meaning that every single life experience you have ever had is held in such a deep state of grace, presence, ease, connection, life, love, celebration. So powerful. It is so, so, so powerful, my friend. I just want you to know that I'm sending you such a deep, 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 deep sense of love and appreciation for everything that you be and everything that you are on this journey. And I absolutely look forward to seeing you tomorrow in that transmission space. And if you're in Moon Club, then I look forward to seeing you there in Moon Club as well. There's information for Moon Club here if you want to keep doing some of our longer, well, we do 2 transmissions every month, so it's been going on for over a year now. It's been really exciting to share in that space. Very gentle, very easy. Transmissions following the new moon and the full moon. It truly is a beautiful thing. And when you join in with the transmissions, the deep dive transmissions for Quantum Cashflow, and when you join in with Moon Club, you are going to be getting discounts on the 8-week courses that we offer. The last one that I did was 7 weeks to embody your higher self. It was so powerful. I'm still hearing from people saying that they are listening to the recordings and that the recordings are beautiful. I think we're back. So yes, the recordings, they are still serving, and so you're going to be doing another one start March. We're going to be calling this a Monad Academy. So if you are a member who are enrolled in either Moon Club or Metaphysical Club, which is a higher advanced level training, psychic development training course that I lead, you will be receiving discounts for those 8-week courses. So, and you get first dibs in enrollment. So if that sounds like something that you're interested in, of course, Moon Club is always a beautiful option. And as I promised with the transmissions, when you purchase a 3-pack transmission bundle, here you're going to have the option and the encouragement to join in with the next 8-week course. It's going to be psychic development through emotional understanding. Our emotions are our gateway, absolute gateway to our feelings, and our feelings are the gateway to our intuition. So when you learn to develop a state of emotional intelligence, you will start to open up your feeling centers. When you open up your feeling centers, you start to become more acutely aware of subtle energies. And when you become acutely aware of subtle energies, your intuition becomes heightened. When your intuition becomes heightened, your natural and innate psychic abilities start to open up. So that's what our theme is for March. It's going to be March and April. It's an 8-week course that we are going to start, and it is going to be an absolutely beautiful experience. So I would love for you to join in with that. All of this quantum cash flow work that we're doing is prepping you for that, so that when you get there, you're going to get the most out of that program. That program, like I said, it's going to start in March. It's going to go through March and April. You will get the discount for those by joining in with the transmissions here for Quantum Cash Flow and or Moon Club. If you are interested in the Advanced Level Psychic Development Program, it's actually just very simply called Metaphysical Club. It is an ongoing course. We've been running it now for 2.5 years. It is, oh my God, I absolutely love it. It's my favorite thing to do. It absolutely is my favorite thing to do, is to share in that space, to share the highest levels of insights and experiences that I am experiencing, and teaching how to access those channels, those awarenesses, open the periphery of what it is that's going on in this planet, in this world, in this universe. It is, honestly, I love it. So if that's something you're interested in, please reach out to me or my team. You can find that through the Moon Club link or the transmission link, and we will reach out to you as well. So my dear and sweet friends, I love you. I adore you. Thank you for being on this journey with me. Thank you for rocking and rolling. We've got a new website in the works. We've got, just new branding in the works. We've got new stuff coming through because the inspiration and creativity is just flowing. I hope it's working for you too. I hope you're feeling that. And with that, my sweet loves, like I said, we're going to keep this one a bit short and sweet so that we can integrate all that has been coming through, allowing full love and full gentle karuna compassion, allowing the heart to soften the mind. And as we allow the heart to soften the mind, giving yourself that pure freedom and permission to stay in such a state of gratitude that everything simply falls away. What you are left with is the courage to live out and act in your purpose-centered life, your purpose-centered dreams. Yo aya kaya sataniki wapua kawaya. Suya taniki wapuaya wa aya kaya tenia wa. Yasaya taniki wapu kwa sataniki wa. Yoa sataniki wapua kaya tenia wapua kaya tenia wasua kaya tanaya. Yoa ya tanaka ya wa satanika wapua kaya tanaka ya taniki wa kaya taniki wa kaya tanaka 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 wapua ya. Yawa 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 ya tanikia wa yowa ya satanikia wa pua kwa tanikia wa pua kaya ya kaya ya kaya ya yo soto kaya wa pupu tania wa pupu tanikia kaya wa pua ya yawa satanikia wa pua kwa tanikia wa pupu tania wa pua ya haikia. Allowing your roots to go down as deeper as the brilliance of the brightness of the light that you shine. Allowing yourself to lean forward and settle into the divine truth of your love. Beautiful. And as we go forth, may we integrate the healing and the lessons received with courage, self-love, and compassion. Our call here today is short, sweet, and complete. I encourage you, especially if you blocked out an hour to tune into this, I encourage you to sit with your journal, give yourself a spaciousness, take time for you, stay in silence, stay in your center. All right, beautiful friend, I see you very, very soon. Enjoy.